Hello, hello, hello. I'm Dane, and this is a segment we've been meaning to do for a long time. That's right, today I'm here to talk about microfiber towels and why you should check out what we have to offer here at the Rag Company. It's kind of our whole thing. Now, before we get into all the quirks and features of TRC's industry-leading products, let's take a moment to brush up on some microfiber terms you've probably come across in your searches. First up, blend. Blend refers to the composition of fibers in a microfiber towel. Most commonly, it refers to the ratio of polyester, which provides body and structure for cleaning, to polyamide, which gives microfiber that added softness, and most importantly, its ability to absorb moisture. A 70-30 polyester to polyamide blend is considered the gold standard for microfiber and has long been a focus of the Rag Company's detailing lineup. In that same vein, 80-20 is what we consider to be the entry level for high-quality microfiber towels. Speaking of entry level, polyamide is the costlier part of the microfiber blend equation, and thus one of the first things to be cut when a company wants a cheaper to produce towel. This is why you can go down to your local retail store and discover blends like 90-10, 95-5, or even 100% polyester. These towels may look and feel similar to someone just learning, but when it comes to working on delicate surfaces or simply needing to absorb something, mistakes like that can cost you. The next term you'll see is GSM, which stands for grams per square meter. This is the international standard of measurement for microfiber towels. For example, if a 500 GSM towel like the Eagle Edgeless were created in a 1 meter by 1 meter square size, then it would weigh 500 grams. A square meter of a 350 GSM towel would be 350 grams, and so on and so forth. The simple measure of density allows us to take different styles of microfiber and get a good sense of how they compare to one another. While it is a straightforward concept, a lot of people confuse GSM with the actual weight of a towel. These are not the same thing. So remember, GSM is about comparing density, not an individual towel's actual weight. It's also important to note that GSM is not a measure of a towel's softness. A towel can have a high GSM and still not feel very soft. The microfiber blend and the quality of the yarn itself will determine how safe a towel is for painted surfaces. The last term we'll highlight today is weave. Weave is how we differentiate between styles of towel construction, such as terry, the most common weave, typically used for all-purpose style towels. Circular knit, a popular style for fluffy feeling super plush towels. Waffle weaves, twist loops, and so on. While the sheer variety of weaves can be confusing to new users, the main thing to understand is that a towel's weave has the greatest impact on how it will perform at a given task. Different weaves can be used to tackle the same job, but the user experience will vary significantly. For example, a corduroy glass towel will be the most thorough at cleaning a window, but the trade-off for that cleaning power is just how grippy the towel feels with each wipe, which can be a little frustrating for some users. As a result, many turn to waffle weave towels, which move more smoothly across the surface, but at the expense of a little bit of cleaning power. Both styles of weave get the job done, but customers, depending on their priorities, will strongly favor one or potentially the other. So rather than forcing people into a one-size-fits-all kind of lineup, the Rag Company provides customers the ability to choose what's best for their particular needs. All right, now that we're on the same page, let's talk about why we're here. If you've watched the channel for a while, listened to the podcast, or spoken with us at an event, you know the Rag Company began life the way many small American businesses do, in a home garage. Starting in 1999, Beverly Horn founded the Rag Company with her husband Dale as a passion project and a means of staying active in their retirement. He handled the finances and inventory on the back end, while she took charge of more lead roles, such as sourcing products, helping customers over the phone, and packing the orders themselves. It didn't take long for Bev's talents to really shine through, making many customers for life in the process. But after 13 years of establishing the Rag Company as a trusted source for luxury hotels, beauty spas, janitorial supply companies, and more, Bev found herself in hospice. Dale was exhausted, and the couple were faced with an existential dilemma. Sell the business or shut it down for good? They initially offered it to their family, but understandably, none of them were interested in giving up their established careers to take a chance on selling niche cleaning supplies out of a garage. The future of the rag company was not looking bright. Then, in a twist of fate that would change our lives forever, Jeff and Carolyn Hennon heard about the rag company through a mutual friend. Next thing I knew, we were loading boxes of microfiber into the family garage. My home improvement career was a thing of the past, and I found myself managing daily operations, answering the phone for customers, and designing what would eventually become the rag company logo that we still use to this day. Now, after 26 years in business, the rag company's products have evolved, and the family has grown substantially, but our commitment to quality, value, and education are as vital now as the day Bev started. The all-purpose terry is, by far, the most popular form of microfiber towel there is. Chances are, if someone just says the word microfiber, the all-purpose terry is the towel that immediately comes to mind. They can be found in homes, businesses, garages, hospitals, and more. Where others saw a decent towel and left it at that, the rag company saw greater potential. If an all-purpose terry towel has a border, why does that border need to be glued or stitched into a point of potential failure at every corner? Rather than keep that design, the rag company opted to give its all-purpose terry towels a continuous border with just a single meeting point. A seemingly small upgrade to a towel most people overlook, resulting in vastly improved durability in real-world testing. Now, what if you're into car care and you'd rather not deal with towels that have borders at all? The rag company was an early pioneer of the border-free terry with Edgeless 245s, Edgeless 300s, and the Edgeless 365. In addition to taking the edge off of terry weave towels, the rag company makes a point to offer them in a 70-30 blend to ensure that any touch made to a car or truck is a gentle one. And when a simple stack of Edgeless 70-30 blend terry weave microfiber towels isn't enough, the rag company rolls out the Rippin' Rags. Yeah, we don't play. From boosting durability where others said good enough, to offering 70-30 blends on a roll, the rag company takes even its most basic style of towel seriously. But you probably didn't discover us while looking for all-purpose microfiber towels. Chances are you came across the rag company while searching for something a bit more special. Something like the Eagle Edgeless. Arguably the most iconic towel in TRC's lineup, the Eagle Edgeless is the go-to super plush towel for detailers. What began as a single towel evolved into a complete family, made from the highest quality Korean yarn and ranging from 350 GSM all the way to 600 in a variety of colors and sizes. There's even an eaglet version for tackling the most finicky jobs on a smaller scale. The Eagle Edgeless's claim to fame is its incredibly soft pile, making it a favorite among detailers for all manner of applications, from rinseless washes and polish removal to quick detailing and final wipe downs. When you need the best, the Eagle Edgeless is there to help. But what about those times you need a towel that can be dropped into any situation and come out on top? A jack of all trades that actually mastered them too. A style of weave that may not feel the softest, but manages to be capable on any surface without leaving a trace. Whether you're washing, drying, applying, or leveling, the rag company is a world leader when it comes to twist loop microfiber towels. While most people know the twist loop design for its incredible drying ability, few realize how much more it can actually do. This is best illustrated by the FTW, a towel that I could genuinely argue is the greatest do-it-all microfiber towel in the world. It doesn't matter what you throw at it, the FTW is up to the challenge and more. If you're in need of a drying towel though, there's a TRC twist loop towel for every occasion. On the bang for buck end of the spectrum, you'll find the ever-popular Liquidator in a variety of sizes with its hemmed edge and 70/30 blend. While on the more advanced end of the spectrum, you'll find the Gauntlet, which has a design so unique, it's actually patented. But if your true goal is to go big or go home, the 1500 will take down a full-size truck or two before calling for backup. There's even some new twist loop towels coming soon that will take things even further. But I'll leave that up to Anthony to tell you about those. Honestly, I've only scraped the surface of what we offer here in terms of microfiber. There's still so much left for you to discover. From keeping your car's finish safe with a micro-suede fender defender to the stress-free and mess-free no-soak coating applicators, our microfiber expertise goes well beyond just towels. But instead of regurgitating stats off of an endless spec sheet in an effort to impress, I'd rather take this opportunity to remind you of the Rag Company's history, founded on a passion for doing things better while not losing sight of the values that brought us all here in the first place. To that end, I highly suggest you take advantage to ask any microfiber or TRC questions you have. And as the longest-serving TRC employee, I'll do my very best to answer. For ages, detail brands based their lineups around chemicals and treated towels like a complete afterthought. However, by focusing on user experience, evolving with the times, and pushing the industry forward, the Rag Company changed the way people think about microfiber. As one might expect, competitors routinely pop up looking to take advantage of the groundwork that we've laid over the years. But while these operations come and go, the Rag Company endures because of its beating heart, the people. More specifically, our tradition of care, ingenuity, and value spanning back decades and pointed towards the future with no end in sight. When you find yourself shopping for microfiber, you can feel confident choosing the Rag Company because the true measure of quality takes time.